In continuation to the mycotoxins, one more toxin is observed in the mycotoxins commonly, that is called as ochratoxin. And in addition to that, citrinin and penicillinic acid. These are the toxins that are responsible for nephrotoxicosis. And ochratoxin is produced very commonly by Aspergillus ochraceus, and the citrinin and penicillinic acid is produced by the number of species of genus Penicillium, like Penicillium viridicatum, which is found in food, feed grains. Penicillinic acid or citrinin is also produced by these fungi. In the field, however, ochratoxin poisoning occurs commonly in poultry and swines, where there is signs like listlessness, huddling, diarrhea, tremors, other neuronal abnormalities in broiler poultry. Ochratoxin damages kidneys in swine, so it is called as porcine nephropathy. Regular consumption of ration containing the ochratoxins results in poor food conversion ratio in the poultry. There is a reduced growth rate, the birds are unthrifty, and there is immunocompromised condition, because of which secondary bacteria and viral diseases are very common. Vaccination failure is also observed. Prominent feature of the ochratoxin poisoning is the increased water intake and increased urine production, because there is problem in the kidneys. There is nephropathy of kidneys. The increased urine production in swines can be observed from the fact that the floor of the pens of the pigs remains continuously wet, and it is to be cleaned continuously. One more toxicity is observed in the mycotoxicosis, that is ergotism, ergot toxicity. And the causal agent which is releasing this metabolite is called as Claviceps purpurea. It results from the consumption of fungi, Claviceps, not the metabolites. In other mycotoxicosis, toxins are secreted in plants when it is growing, when the fungi is growing on the plants. Whereas in case of Claviceps, when the Claviceps or the ergot fungus that infects the fodder cereals, it grows on those fodder and cereals, and when such fodders and cereals are consumed along with these fungal growth, there is toxicity found in the animals. The ergot bodies contain variety of ergopeptines and clavine alkaloids. Because of regular consumption in even smaller amounts of these toxins, ergotism is observed. And the symptoms like poor hair growth and even the gangrene of the extremities and shedding or loss of extremities and poor overall performance is observed in case of birds or animals which are affected with this toxin. There could be a persistent diarrhea, there could be agalexia, even this toxicity results in abortions in the animals. One more toxicity is seen, that is fusarium toxicity. And in this toxicity, the bones of the tibia are affected in the birds. There is deformity in the bones of broiler chicks and turkeys. The cartilage is affected of proximal tibiotarsal physis. And the toxin that is produced, fusochromonone, by a fungi, that is Fusarium equisetae. Other common mycotoxicosis are observed in case of animals. Because of aspergillotoxicosis, hyperkeratosis is observed in case of cattle. And this toxin is produced by Aspergillus scheveleri and Aspergillus clavatus. Basically, it's a respiratory infection, but generally there is gross thickening of skin and hyperkeratinization. There could be eczema of face in case of these infections. How to control mycotoxicosis? Mycotoxicosis can be prevented by observing the few preventive measures, like harvest the fodder at maturity, and as soon as the moisture content is reduced, that allows minimum grain damage. Second is adjust the harvesting equipment for minimum seed or kernel damage and maximum cleaning. The grain should be dried at least so that at least 15% of its moisture is reduced as soon as possible after harvesting, and the grain should be kept in a cool environment, dry environment. The grains should be thoroughly cleaned, and the containers of the grain where the grains are stored should not have any dirt, dust or foreign matter, crop debris, chaffed material of crops, cracked or broken seeds or kernels should not be there in such a container. Wherever feasible, the varieties of grain which are resistant to the infections should be selected. So by observing these few points, the mycotoxicosis can be controlled. Thank you.